dyslexic horse guy here. Right, I'll show you some of the tools I use for thinking outside the box, because there is no box in my world. Worked in the industry for over a decade, 25,000 hours at other people's horses, and I never saw any of these tools that I'm about to show you that I use within the British equine industry, because they keep doing the same thing and they always get the same result. And there's a huge conspiracy of a secret going on that they're telling you it's all about bits, spurs, whips, gizmos, gadgets, dope, and so much more. It's all about the money. So here we go. Are you going to be able to handle this? First off, an umbrella. Umbrellas, because they turn up all over the place, events, etc., polo, eventing, they need to understand an umbrella. Secondly, a rope halter. I don't use webbing halters, I don't use silly ropes, I use yachting braid ropes that are like 14 foot, plus a lariat, that's a lasso, a right-handed one, and a drill. What do I use a drill for? To get them used to clippers and so much more. If they can deal with that, they can pretty much deal with anything. 22 foot soft line, a ground polo mallet, a gym ball that's very flat at the moment. This, hugely important, for the simple reason, if you've got a horse that pulls back, you put them on this piece of equipment and they are never be trapped again, because this is one of the biggest problems I've witnessed in the British equine industry. Horses that pull back and they just tie them shorter, tighter, etc. Flag, there's a piece of tarp on a horseman's stick and a string that's also stick, and these tools are just an extension of my arm. And then last of all, a polo stick with a flag on the end, a beating flag that they use out on the shoots. So if I combined all these pieces of equipment together, that I never saw any of these pieces of equipment on a British equine industry yard. Right, the polo mallets, yes polo. The polo stick, yes polo. But polo is a very different story, but a lot of people in the British equine industry will turn their nose up at polo because they think it's inhumane and so much more. Where the horses live in a herd, they get turned out as a herd, they play the game as a herd, they are a community and they live like horses live, and they understand in the polo world that a horse is a horse. That's what they understand.